inside my soul, the child within began to grow. A whispered voice said, take my hand, we'll build a world where love will stand. We gathered hearts like scattered leaves, a tapestry of dreams to weave, from broken wings to open skies. Together we will learn to fly. Kaleidoscope of happiness, 1,000 colors we possess, transforming pain to something bright. We're butterflies in endless flight. The cocoons held the weight of fears, but now they're gone with all the years. We stitched the threads of laughter's tune and danced beneath the silver moon. Every face a mirror clear, reflecting love to draw us near. No longer lost, no longer small. Together we can have it all. Kaleidoscope of happiness, 1,000 colors we possess, transforming pain to something bright. We're butterflies in endless flight.
Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday, July 17th, Thirsty Thursday trivia. I hope everybody's got their beverage of choice and that you're staying hydrated in this hot summer months that we're having. Mine doesn't even tell me how hot it is right now, but I can tell you it's probably 90 at least. I was out earlier and watered my plants outside, and I did work up a sweat. So it's pretty warm out there. So please remember always hydrate. I want to say hello to Vince, to Stitching It Up, Capturing Country Life. I hope that you are feeling better, and I know about your construction. So you got today off, and you're going to have next Thursday off too, because I just found out I've got to have the grandbaby Wednesday and Thursday. My daughter's got trainings to go to. So there will not be a Wednesday live or a Thursday live next week. Also, welcome to Cheryl Thomas, Body Illusion, and Yolanda from Britt Family Fun. I hope everybody is doing good. Oh, you like this, do you? Yeah, it's a little fancy for my normal, but I kind of like it. Yeah, kind of like it. You might notice I only have one earring. Let's see. One earring in this morning. I woke up and the other earlobe, let me turn this way, was swollen over top of the earring. And so I had to take that earring out. I don't know if when I went swimming, that pool water, chlorine water, whatever it is, might have affected it. The other ear, this ear is a little bit sore, but not swollen. But this side definitely is swollen and very painful. So I'm hoping I don't lose my hole. It's been about 4 weeks since I had them done. But I couldn't stand the pressure of having that earring pinching there. Okay, so I've got three different kinds of trivia to do. I've got, of course, my Bible trivia book. We'll do some out of there. And then I looked up and got some butterfly trivia, since y'all know how I feel about butterflies. And I really, really am interested in the butterfly. And so I got some of those. Whoops, I done hit the wrong button. Hold on. Hold on. Butterfly trivia was one. And the second one is um, interesting facts about Georgia. Now, let me see. This is, I think, the. Okay, this is about Georgia. So, our first question is going to be about Georgia. What is the highest peak in Georgia? So, the highest mountain peak in Georgia. Yeah, maybe I did just sleep on it weird. I don't know. But I was not a happy camper this morning. All right. So, question one. What is the highest peak in Georgia? Alisa says, I have no idea. I'm sorry, I know nothing about Georgia. That's okay. The answer is Brasstown Bald, standing at 4,784 feet above sea level. So I guess that's pretty tall. Georgia is home to the world's largest drive-in restaurant. What is its name? Hello, Misha. Misha. Question two. Georgia is home to the world's largest drive-in restaurant. What is its name? My speaker is messing up. Uh-oh. Hi, Bud Files. That's not good. Let me check my mic. Hold on. All right, is that any better? Is my mic any better? Speaker, I'm not sure what you mean. My volume is going in and out. Hi, Kayla Boo. How are you doing? I love your blonde hair, by the way. Britt Family Farm. Yolanda, correct. The varsity. Yes, great. All right, let's do a Bible trivia question. It gives off a vibrating sound. Ooh, still reverberating. Okay, I'll be back. See if it'll let me drop myself down. Any better now? Is the sound any better? Hello, Share Bear. It's better now? Okay. I can hear my air conditioner running too in the background, so I don't know if that's affecting it, but let me know. Okay? Down on the farm is this section of Bible trivia questions. What was the farmer Elijah? No, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I can't do that one. Okay. What judge was a wheat farmer? What judge was a wheat farmer? What judge was a wheat farmer? Hi, Inconsole. Hello. I'm probably not saying that right, and I apologize. Yolanda is correct. Gideon. Good job. All right. The inventors. Who was the first person to practice wine making? Who was the first person to practice wine making? Hello, Kristen. Bella's Whisper Farmstead. How are you doing today? Misha Lee, are you saying Solomon for who was the first to practice winemaking? Oops. Mmm. Body Illusion says Baracus. Baracus. Anyway, this says it was Noah. And that's found in Genesis 9, 20, and 21. Oh, was for the first question. Okay, good, good, good. All right, they heard voices. What New Testament character was the voice crying in the wilderness? What New Testament character was the voice crying in the wilderness? Hi, Grizzly Warrior. Welcome. I hope you're having a great Thursday. All right, Grizzly Warrior, if you're saying John as in John the Baptist, you are correct. All right, one more Georgia question, and then I'll pull up the butterfly questions. What unique geological feature in Georgia is known as Georgia's Little Grand Canyon? What unique geological feature in Georgia is known as Georgia's Little Grand Canyon? Yes, it was John the Baptist. That was correct. Michelle says, I went there and don't remember the name, LOL, close to Fort Benning. All right. It is Providence Canyon, and it's known as Georgia's Little Grand Canyon. I've never been, and I live in Georgia. All right. Let me see if I can find the butterfly questions. All right. What is the process called in which a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly? What is the process called in which a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly? Yes. I'm going to call you Soul so I don't mispronounce your name. Soul has it right. Metamorphosis. And Misha is kind of correct too. They do go into the chrysalis or chrysalis or even um, um, cocoon, it's called. All right. How many wings does a butterfly have? How many wings does a butterfly have? All right. How many wings does a butterfly have? They have 4 wings. So it looks like, yes, Nana is raising butterflies. Your voice is really broken up. Oh, it's doing it again. Okay. 4 is correct. Misha is correct. All right, let me drop down, see if I can fix the sound. Okay, how about now? Is it any better? Hi, Daisy May. How's the sound now? It says better and it's good. Okay, good. All right. What is the world's largest species of butterflies? What is the largest butterfly species in the world? I guess I read it backwards. All right. Misha says great mammoth. And this says Queen Alexandria's birdwing. All right. Let's do another Bible trivia question. What righteous man started the practice of herding sheep? Google says it's the great mammoth. Okay. And voice is gurgling again. Ugh. All right, hold on. Well, I just Googled it and it says the birdwing, Queen Alexandra's birdwing. I'm not sure if we're confused on it or what it is. But anyway, that's what my question says. Okay, back to this Bible trivia question. What righteous man started the practice of herding sheep? And that was question number 2. Okay. Okay, it's weird. I'm very sorry. They say people will watch if the video's not clear, but if the sound isn't clear, uh, they don't want to watch or listen to bad sound. So I do apologize. And yes, Soul, you are correct. Abel was the righteous man that started the practice of herding sheep. And that is in Genesis 4, verse 2. That goes way back. All right, let's try. All right, this court prophet confronted King David with his adultery. This court prophet confronted King David with his adultery. This court prophet confronted King David with his adultery. And that is Nathan, and it's in 2 Samuel's and 1 Kings. And Misha got that. Good job. This young prophet had a vision of a statue composed of different metals. This young prophet had a vision of a statue composed of different metals. This young prophet had a vision of a statue composed of different metals, and that was Daniel. Oh, I'm just not giving you enough time, Nisha. It's like the delay is really bad today. Okay, great. You got that one right. All right, butterfly question. True or false? Butterflies can taste with their feet. Hi, Dagmar. Welcome. Everybody say hi to Dagmar from Belgium. It's great to see you, Dagmar. Yes, it is a bad delay, and I got bad sound. I'm just having a really great day. Ah, okay, she says it's true, and that is true. butterflies have taste sensors on their feet? All right. What do butterflies primarily eat? What do butterflies primarily eat? Yes, I know, Dagmar. They've been telling me the whole stream that I keep getting garbly and then it comes back, and I've gone out twice and come back in, and I've changed the microphone and it doesn't seem to be helping. They eat nectar. Let's see. Butterflies primarily feed on nectar from flowers. So correct. Congratulations, Dagmar. Got that one right. Good. All right. What is the average lifespan of an adult butterfly? What is the average lifespan of an adult butterfly? What is the average lifespan of an adult butterfly? Hi, Grace Travels and Visa Requirements. Welcome. Okay, it says the average lifespan ranges from a few weeks to about a month, depending on the species. So, not very long. I want to ask the question, how long does it take from the time they lay the egg, like their whole life cycle? So, let me ask that question to Google. Oh, wow. Okay. It says um, it varies, of course, by species and environmental factors. Some butterflies, especially those that overwinter as adults, can live for many months. Typically, it's 30 days to several months. The egg stage can last from a few days to several weeks. The caterpillar stage is a couple of weeks, sometimes longer. Then they're in the cocoon from a few weeks to several months. And many adult butterflies only live a week or two, but some can live for several months. The migratory species, like monarchs, may also live longer depending on their migration patterns. Okay, that's good. I didn't know all that. How long do they stay caterpillars? Yeah, it said um, typically they eat and grow for a couple of weeks, sometimes longer, before forming the cocoon. Cool. So their life cycle is not real long, and they they kind of live to lay the egg and make the next generation. a butterfly. To me, that's pretty interesting. All right. Which part of the world is home to the greatest diversity of butterfly species? Which part of the world is home to the greatest diversity of butterfly species? All right, we got guesses of Asia and Holland. It says the tropical rainforests of the Amazon are home to the greatest diversity of butterfly species. So the tropical rainforest of the Amazon. Okay, I did not know that. All right, what king ordered Daniel thrown into the lion's den? What king ordered Daniel thrown into the lion's den? All right, this says that it was Darius. Daniel 6. Let's see. What I got going on here? I got the page messed up. All right, where is Daniel? Daniel 1113. 1113. Daniel 6. Yeah, this definitely says King Darius. He's the one that signed the order. King Darius signed the writing and the decree. And now Daniel knew that writing was signed. He went into his house, and his windows being open in his chamber towards Jerusalem. He knelt upon his knees 3 times a day and prayed. Okay. I learned something myself, which is why I do these things. I love to learn, and very often I learn things. What gospel mentions Susanna who had been healed by Jesus? What gospel mentions Susanna who had been healed by Jesus? From Veggie Tales. Oh my goodness. All right, that was question number 2. All right, I got it. Welcome back. What gospel mentions Susanna who had been healed by Jesus? I'm usually really bad too. I know a lot of useless knowledge, but usually don't know the answers. Well, so that's true. You took a shot. It could have been any one of the 4. It is Luke, however. So Misha is correct. Very good. All right, let's do another butterfly question. How do butterflies contribute to the ecosystem? How do butterflies contribute to the ecosystem? Don't forget to drink, y'all. I had my grandbaby yesterday, right after my live got finished. She came and she stayed overnight, and her mama came and got her right before this live. And when she got ready to leave, she said, Granny, I wish you didn't have live. I said, I know, sweetheart. You wish Granny didn't do nothing but play with you. But I'm going to go over Friday afternoon and swim and then bring her back with me and let her spend the night Friday night. So she'll be here part of the day Saturday with me too. Okay, the answer is butterflies are an important pollinators, helping plants produce by transferring pollen. So that is correct. Um, I think the delay is really weird, Brit Family Fun. Um, some people probably aren't even getting the question before other people have gotten it and answered it. I keep giving the answer before people's their answers have come in. It's just really bad today. I think I have a really poor internet connection actually. Yeah, everybody refresh. That might help too. What is the name of the pigment that gives butterflies their bright colors? What is the name of the pigment that gives butterflies their bright colors? Oh, it's so nice to see you, Dagmar. I remember when the baby was little infant, we would play the word game early in the mornings. I remember those times. All right, the answer is the colors come from structural coloration, often involving pigments like melanin. All right, I've got one more butterfly question. Which butterfly is known for its long migratory journey across North America? Which butterfly is known for its long migratory journey across North America? Yes, that's right. If it wasn't for that word game, we might have never met. Hmm. And that was over 3.5 years ago, too. Yes, Soul got it correct. Monarch. Good job, everyone. Thank you so much for putting up with my craziness today. I don't know why everything is having such a issue. All right, let's do a couple more of these Bible trivia and then we'll be done. Ooh, what book portrays wisdom as a woman? What book portrays wisdom as a woman? Yes, it does. Dagmar, she'll be starting pre-K, 4 years old. Four. She'll be four August the 6th, and August the 1st, she starts school. So it's been almost 4 years. Okay, Misha says Song of Solomon, and Alisa says Proverbs, and Alisa is correct. It is Proverbs chapter 8. Oh, here's a good one. What grief-stricken woman turned away from her diseased husband because his breath was so offensive? Yeah, yes. So that would be a little bit obvious. What grief stricken woman turned away from her diseased husband because his breath was so offensive? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. What grief stricken woman turned away from her diseased husband because his breath was so offensive? Okay, Misha, have a great day. And I'll be over to listen to your Thankful Thursday or Thoughtful Thursdays, whatever it is your video you put out. Misha does a great devotion every Thursday. And she also does piano playing of gospel music on Sunday mornings. Okay, that one was Job's wife. Good old Job. He sure had it rough. Who tricked his enemies by leaving a harlot's house earlier than expected? Yes, Dagmar. I used to know the Bible a lot better when I was younger. Who tricked his enemies by leaving a harlot's house earlier than expected? Thank you for using the emojis, Alisa. Stitching it up, capturing country life. She's a member of my channel. Thank you for your support. She also does a live stream just about every day for watch hours. Y'all can go over and just let it play in the background would be helpful. Ah, Dagmar says Judas. That's a good guess. It is Samson. Yep. Samson, Samson, and that's found in Judges 16, 1 through 3. Yeah, he gave the kiss of death. You're right. You are right about that one. All right. Um, that's okay. But when you are feeling up to it, I would love one on granny squares. I think that's what I want to do next is learn how to do the um, granny squares. And I also need help making the magic circle because I think the granny squares, I got to be able to do the magic circle. So I got to learn how to do that better. I messed around on my vacation. I crocheted the baby a little hat for a Barbie doll. And I also crocheted her a little basket because I was trying to learn how to do that magic circle thingy. Yes, Granny Square is on my list. Okay, good. Good, good, good. All right. Um, yes, Yolanda, I'm glad you came in too. So nice to see you. I've been enjoying your videos. I'm way behind on videos because of my vacation, um, but I'm trying to get back caught up watching stuff. And just so y'all know, I put it in my watch later list. I watch it on the TV. Then I go back in and leave comments. So sometimes it looks like my comment was just at the beginning of the video, like I didn't watch the whole video. But especially if I say full support or full watch, that means I watched the whole thing. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I do have some posts to make. I've got some birthdays coming up for some folks. I want to do a birthday post, and I also want to do I still have my shout out post due for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I believe, and now Thursday. So I got 4 of them to do. So I will get busy on doing those. But thank y'all so much for coming, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate your support. And I will be live tomorrow over on Chloe the Chewini. We're going to see if I can get old Chloe to cooperate to do a live stream. So we'll see. And then I have a premiere Saturday at 4 p.m. And then I'll be live Saturday night at 6 with my guest, Jimena, from The Magic of Healing Your Soul. I'm glad you caught me too, Dagmar. So nice to see you, my friend. All right, everybody have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye now.